Okay, hi everybody, welcome in. I have no idea how I closed voice mod. Somehow instead of minimizing it, I closed it. And I guess that mutes my mic, so yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. So hi, welcome in. Hope you all are having a good day. It's a little bit of a later stream for me today, because we were pretty busy. We did some fun stuff. Well, you might have actually caught me earlier. I did do a brief, like 45-minute pool. It wasn't a pool stream. Okay, that's not the vibe of what we did. We did it wasn't pinball. I have to clear my head. Okay, we did a tennis stream, but in the pool. It was like pool tennis. That's what it was. Anyway, I got new coasters by my desk. They're old, but they're new. We're gonna play pinball tonight.
Flipside Memphis.
Ooh.
Music is drowning out your voice a bit.
Thank you. Let me turn it down. I appreciate you, Flipside. I forgot. I have it up a little hot when I do the starting soon. I forgot to bring it down. I got confused with the mic. Is that any better? Usually I check, and I have swirls check. How are you tonight,
Flipside Memphis. Yes, much, much better.
Okay, cool. And you can still hear the music a little bit, because I did turn off the pinball game music in-game. Hey, Noel, Kansas. Welcome. Hi. How are you? Be sure to get your daily zappies. I'm going to add something else, too, called First. I think First will be a lot of fun. We're going to minimize that. Got our GoPro cam set up tonight, so you can see the
Flipside
table.
Memphis. Yes, still hear the music, but you can be easily understood now.
Okay, good. Yay. Welcome in, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight?
Noel, Kansas. I was watching the Ken and Friends show. It was fun.
Wait, what's the Ken and Friends show? I don't know if I know that one. Also, I'm having my first Pepsi. I don't think I've had a Pepsi. No, I had a Pepsi at the pool. But I haven't had one in like 5 hours. I've been drinking water, so I feel like this is my first Pepsi. All right. This will not probably be that long of a stream tonight since I'm starting a little bit later. So we're probably gonna hop right into pinball action. I usually like to sit and chat a little bit as we get started. I really wanna play. I'm very excited. I'm also gonna try to do a little dual streaming, just briefly on TikTok. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that up. We're gonna go live. Yo, okay. We are live on TikTok as well. But I always prioritize Twitch. Because that's just where I'm at. But we're trying things. So yeah, let's get Zaccaria Pinball started.
Get ready for the ride. Get ready for the ride.
Go to any table and I can change the menu music for
remake.
Sound system, master volume, menu music volume. Oh, and I had it turned down to 50? Wow, that was really loud. We're gonna lose it for now. And then we're gonna fly. My master audio, everything is super low. Yeah. It's interesting because I was messing with some stuff before. I wonder, I was really messing with TikTok. My mic, yeah, it's interesting. My mic, so I can bring up the desktop audio like that. And then my mic, I really have to just go into voice mod. And I lowered it. I thought it was really loud. Are you gonna hang out with me and help me fix it? My system input volume, I took it down from like 25. I can put it back to 25. And then output, I put down to 50, but I can put 60. Is that any better? Let's focus on Twitch first. So, and then as far as Zaccaria Pinball, this music, well, there's no music in game, so it's gonna be like these sound effects. How's that?
Flip side Memphis. Your voice is coming up at S good, but you LL need to start the game to see where it's at.
Yeah, and I turned off all the in-game audio because sometimes when I'm multitasking,
Flip side Memphis.
game is pretty
Game
loud.
is pretty loud.
Bring my mic up. Okay. Got it. Let's go back into voice mod. Is that too loud though? I feel like sometimes when I bring in my mic louder, I hear a lot of like background audio.
Flip side Memphis. Audio is the hardest to get right. I always say it's harder than video.
Yeah, and my problem is I was doing 2 mixes tonight. I was mixing one for Twitch and one for TikTok. And because I was trying, TikTok is so random with audio. So I think I messed up my Twitch audio to make the other one sound better. So I brought everything down
Flip side Memphis.
because it was so loud.
No, your voice is great now, not too much BG.
I can do the output a little bit more too. How's that, Swirls? Is this a little bit better? Also, like the music, that is, you know what? Let's do this really quick. So I paused the music, I believe. I just want to see, because game audio I do like to get right. If I go into my options and I go into sound and I bring up the music, the regular music volume, let's just say to 50. And everything else is loud. And then we go into a game. How is this? Just in general. Is this better? Is game? My mic's really low. The game's really loud. Well, I did raise the game audio a lot. Like normally I have it, it's a negative 10.4.
Flip side Memphis. Music is good, game sound effects still kinda hot.
Okay, cool. We're gonna lower that one. You guys are amazing. Thank you for your patience. And then we're gonna go back into these options, sound, and we're gonna take the master volume. I love how it's like 59, 69. We're gonna leave it at 69. Okay, and then we're gonna apply. Because I kind of want to have both. And resume. How about now? I was also trying to talk a little bit more quietly. And the last thing I can do is I can lower this. Let me know if that's any better. Hopefully.
Combo.
I wonder if we didn't switch mics, Swirls, and this is the mic that... Yeah, actually, I was noticing that earlier too. Like it was taking my wrong... Like it wasn't taking this mic. I wonder if it's not taking...
Yeah, ID say that LL work.
Microphone warning, guys. It's a headphone warning. Can you hear that? And it's... Okay, so is it because it's too far away?
Flip side Memphis. Yes, it is the mic you are holding.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can put the mic right there, and it can be like a little bit higher up. Here I am, I'm wanting to talk nice and soft, but it's like you really have to have the mic right in your face. So better, worse. The voice mod was all jacked up though, Swirls. It was being weird. It closed, and I thought I had like 2 instances of it running, and I don't know if that had something to do with it. So, or if it has anything to do with me trying to stream on TikTok at the same time as Twitch, that could definitely have something to do with it. But yeah, thank you, ladies and gents. We're fixing audio real quick. Yeah, I can't really bring up the mic anymore. That's so Chip and Birdie. It's like as hot as it will go in. But in voice mod, my input volume, I mean, it is only at 30. Maybe that's really low. How about 35? Like voice mod, I've got it down, 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 down. So that could be part of it, Swirls. I just don't want to blow out anybody's ears. Okay, headphone warning, everyone, we're raising it a little bit more. 40. So this is 40 for system input. And then you're gonna have to listen on TikTok also because my God, I feel like, and I lowered it there. It was so loud on the recording I did. Go to the game. Okay. We're going to the game. We're testing game audio. Let's see how this is. I guess I should talk while we play. How are you doing today, Chirp and Birdie? Is this better on what? Okay. Thanks. Double combo. My voice isn't as cool as that guy's voice. Who gets to do the voice lines for these? You know what I'm gonna guess? The people who work on the games. I honestly don't think that they invest in, like, no offense, quality voice actors, because the voices are so, like, they sound like your cousin Steve or something. Uh-huh. Swirls is giving me direction. The game needs to be louder? All right, this is gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna have to do, hang on, we're gonna have to, no, why did it go down the middle? I have to, it's hard to do it on TikTok because when I glow out of the game, it loses the source. But I'll just raise it up. So you said, now I gotta find this. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Audio mixer. Oh yeah, yes. Yes, sir. Let's do that. Those red lines, do you like those? Those look great. Okay, so what did you say is loud? The game needs to be higher or lower? Okay, we're raising the game on TikTok. How's that? Well, you're not gonna be able to hear it actually. And then what, is mic good? We're going back. Mic is good there. All right, let me know about it. Why did it drain immediately? That's better?
Flipside Memphis.
Okay.
Fun pinball note: when I've heard industry folks pronounce the company Zaccaria, they say it's Zaccaria.
Hang on. Okay. Now that all of that is good, we're going to. Oh yes. When I've heard industry folks pronounce it, the company Zaccaria, they say Zaccaria. So it's not Zaccaria, it's Zaccaria. I have been back and forth battling this for so long, not knowing if it is. Wait. We're gonna pull this up here. We're gonna put this over here. We gotta get everything organized now, and then we'll be good. Zaccaria. Because I never knew. What? There we go. Zaccaria. I think I normally say, no, you know what? I think I switch. I'd have to go back through my old streams and see if there's one I say more than the other. But I want to do what the industry folks do. I want to pronounce it properly. I don't play Zincor. very often. I think I just loaded this one up because we were testing stuff and I just picked whatever the first thing was. It's not bad. It's kind of a cool table.
Double combo.
So yeah, we had a pretty cool day today. We, after doing our tennis in the pool, little mini hangout,
Double combo.
we got to go to this place called the Autry Museum, which is named after a guy named Gene Autry. He was like a Wild West filmmaker. He was not like a cowboy, although maybe he was a cowboy a little bit. I don't know too much about him other than when we went to Joshua Tree, there was this whole place, literally a whole town based on filming. It was like Pioneer Town. And they had like old saloons and like pretty much stuck in the 1800s, and you could shoot anything you want. Well, literally with a camera.
Combo.
So that was really cool. But I didn't realize that he was the same person who also made this museum, and it had a lot of like really cool Wild West history, stagecoaches, different guns, like old school guns and rifles, and so just some really very cool stuff from like the 1800s. So we got to do that today. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, they do free hours from 1 to 4, and you just have to sign up. And it was cool that we had a chance to actually go today, because a lot of times during the day, Sorrels is working, so we wouldn't be able to go during those hours. Otherwise, I don't think the tickets are probably that expensive, but it was a neat place. There was a lot more to it than I was expecting. So yeah, that is why I'm dressed the way that I'm dressed today. I don't know if you guys can see, but I wore cowgirl boots today. So I got the boots on for the Autry Museum. And it wasn't even, I don't know, I just kind of like to get into the spirit of things. We took like 2 photos. All right, let's play. We're gonna do all the remakes first. Not all. We're gonna do a couple remakes. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do first. I really like Pinball Champ, so I feel like we should just start with Pinball Champ.
I am the champ. Combo.
Yeah, and then after that, nothing too exciting. We went and got a lot of produce. I'm like excited to have fruits and veggies. So I do have to do some like prep work for that stuff.
Flipside Memphis. Have you ever played a real Zaccaria table?
1 million.
You know what? I can't say that I have. This past weekend I went and played some new Stern tables. I played a Williams table this weekend as
Game
well.
over, champ.
Demolition Man, which is a really neat table because it's got the upright like gun triggers. I made a little video about that one. It's got the voice actors from the movie, so Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes do the voice lines, and there's like a cryo claw. That table was new to me. That was really fun. And then I played Jaws for the first time and John Wick for the first time.
Start mode is lit.
I played Gottlieb tables in person.
Bonus
Williams. Spooky. I think they had Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And I probably played other titles, but I don't know about Zaccaria. I didn't realize that they,
All is locked.
could you name a table that they, like is Pinball Champ a real table? Because if it was, I'd love to play this in real life.
Game over, champ.
Flipside Memphis. The Papa facility in Pittsburgh had a complete collection of the classic ones, really interesting artwork and features the Italians do things a little different.
Okay, so Zaccaria. No.
Don't move.
Fixing. Ah, where did it go? Okay. There. Thank you, Sorrels. So, Zaccaria is Italian. And Pittsburgh. Do they host Papa every year in Pittsburgh? Is that like the main place where. Oh my god, I just nudged to the
Game
spot.
over, champ.
That's neat. Oh, so what year?
Welcome
I mean,
to
I guess
Pinball Champ.
it would make sense then. So like this Pinball Champ isn't one that I could actually play.
Side Memphis. The Papa facility is gone.
It's gone? Ah, but maybe you're
Flip side
referencing
Memphis.
like some of these, like
No
the
longer
retro
doing World
tables.
Championships there.
Ah, that's a bummer. I see. That's where I don't know. I'm guessing by the popularity that this is an actual table that exists. Because this looks like a real table that you would walk in and be able to play. But they have a few different
Flip side
versions.
Memphis. Yes, the retro tables are real correct.
That's another thing we saw today at the Autry Museum is they had like an old-fashioned, like 1860s style saloon. And it was just kind of, it almost felt like walking on a set. But there was a section of it that, that was dedicated to gambling. But it was like old school gambling, like really big old fashioned dice, and the cards looked different. And I'm not much of a gambler. Like, I love pinball, but gambling's never really interested me. Maybe watching it is fun. I mean, I love a good hand of Texas Hold'em, but like the whole aspect of like going to casinos in Vegas, like, I don't know, it's neat, but that's not the draw for me. But this, it was neat to see some of the classic. Look how fast that game was over though. Wow. All right, wait. So there's this one, but then if you go to, so that was retro. If you go to the SS, like, let's see the difference. So this one says 1983. We'll see if this one's any different.
Let's see what you.
Yeah, look how different this looks. I feel like this would be more appealing to me. But you can see the difference. I mean, the flippers are really big. It doesn't have that, like, down the middle, whatever that's called. So I don't even think there was a little pin there. Hello? And then the scoring system is updated. No. Okay. It's our last ball already. Oh, look, a ramp. Yeah, a ramp we just opened. No. It was so fast. A limited time ball bonus. Okie doke.
Flip side Memphis. The original real Farfalla back glass, almost the new top.
Oh, on the girl, you mean? Is that why it was such a popular table?
That's not
Because they really, when I got this cabinet, they really promoted
Flip
for the
side
different
Memphis.
Zaccaria
Yes,
pinball
movies
packs.
for days.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be the draw then. Has anything really changed though? Oh no, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna play all of them though. So let's see the difference. So this was the SS, which is actually newer than the next one we will be playing, which is, I don't know if they have it on EM actually. They don't. Ah. So they just have the retro, which we played for Farfalla, which that's 2017, but it feels more old school because it was based probably on the original table. And then the remake, this is where it gets a little wild.
Remake.
Like the display. Well, actually, oh no, remake even, it's not too crazy.
Flipside Memphis. My fave is Robot with the round drop targets.
Which one? The remake? The music on this one's nice.
Flipside Memphis.
I feel like they don't change the back glass art between original. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I'm a big fan of Robot as well. Like my favorite ones to play, and I'm pretty biased. I made a document the first time that I played all these tables. When I got the At Games Legends, it came with 2 months. Oh, I forgot I was in that interplay build. It came with a couple months of, like, all the tables by Zaccaria were unlocked. And I didn't know which ones I wanted to buy. And at the time, those packs, this is before I went OTG and hooked it up to my PC. Those packs were like 20 bucks for 5 tables. So I have this whole document. I took screenshots of the back glass art and then I like made little blips and rated all the tables. Whether, like, how much fun I liked them and, I don't know, replayability. I'm doing terrible. But Robot definitely ranked high. I'm gonna blank the name, but the future past one. I think it's just called Future. This guy sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Wow. And then Pinball Champ became my absolute favorite. And at first, I only owned that table. I just bought the one for PC on Steam, and that was all I played. Then they had a pretty good deal on the Platinum Pack, so I just was like, let's do it, and I got every table. Which I'm pretty happy about. Oh, we got ads. Double combo. The thing that I really like about Zaccaria is I feel like it's just more classic, straight up pinball. And again, after playing Saturday on real machines, like, it's such a strong reminder that nothing really compares, especially with just like the sheer size of the machine and having to do physical nudging. It's pretty intimidating. And I got very nervous. And that's why I wish I could just play more on real machines. But I never feel like that feeling of nervousness when I'm playing on the digital. I don't know. The stakes aren't the same. So I like Robot and Devil Riders. Hot Wheels is pretty. Future World. Future World's a good one. Yeah, and then the deluxe tables, I feel like these are kind of crazy. But also, I appreciate that there's new. Let's do Sinistar.
Sinistar Deluxe.
We'll do Sinistar Deluxe and then we'll go back and do an older table.
Flipside Memphis. There is one Zac table where there is a large center disc near the top that raises out of the playfield. Played the reel on as well, but can't you remember the name of it?
all day.
That's amazing. The only thing about these deluxe tables, and I complain about this every time I play them, the flippers are pretty tiny. I usually count and there's like half a dozen up to like 18 flippers, which seems unnecessary. Like, I don't know how many like what the highest number is, if there's like a Guinness Book of World Records for the highest number of flippers that exist on a pinball table. But anything over like 6 feels like too many. If there's a reason for it, sure. But here, it's just like, it gets a little crowded and confusing.
Flipside Memphis.
What all the different
I think Haunted House probably holds the record at 10.
Haunted House. Is that Gottlieb or who is that? Haunted House. Or is that also Zaccaria? Ah. I think I'm mixing up
Flipside Memphis.
Gottlieb. Okay, I thought
Yes,
so.
Gottlieb.
I have Haunted House then on the physical cabinet. Yeah, so the original in real life has 10. That's crazy, but that's also, at the time it was probably really neat, like you're trying to find something, like how can we improve pinball? You know, and let's keep adding stuff. But there reaches a point for me on these deluxe tables where I'm like, all right, too much. Like it kind of mimics something you'd see from Zen, but it gets a little murky, like what the objective is. That's the problem. I like it when it's really straightforward. You got very clear modes.
I didn't have the opportunity to buy that table, but fast they can be a maintenance.
Because of the flippers or another reason? And coming from you, that says a lot. Because like, I've watched your shop streams and everything to me looks like I mean, nightmare's not the right word, but I would be intimidated as heck to have to do some of the things that you are capable of doing. But yeah, if you say it's difficult, I'm gonna take your word for it.
Flipside Memphis. 3 levels of playfield and 10 flippers hub.
Is it just because taking everything apart? Like I think of it almost like a car, where it's like, oh, to get to this, you have to like take these things out. So what would be for somebody getting into pinball? Not necessarily me. This is a general. This could be for anybody hanging out.
Loop level 1.
What would you recommend for a good starter table?
Flipside Memphis.
Something new
Yes,
from
exactly.
Stern?
You have to go through layers of stuff to get to other stuff.
Yeah, no thanks. It's gonna just sit and look pretty in the corner of the room at that point. Would you recommend something new? Like something from Stern in terms of maintenance, or something really old, like electromagnetic machine that, I mean, the only thing I wonder with the older tables is like some of those parts,
Flipside
some of that
Memphis.
stuff can't be in production
Depending
anymore.
to budget, if you're re-going new Stern, be ready to spend 5k plus.
5K plus per year to maintain it? Or just in general? I mean, I've seen the prices. They're pretty steep.
Flipside Memphis.
Shoot again,
I
activate.
know to buy it.
Oh yeah, to buy it. I've seen, yeah, some of the ones I've looked at, it's like 10 and 12 grand.
2 million.
I don't, and then I'm like, how? But I get it, you know. That's why, so we were talking about this after we went to the arcade this weekend. We had to drop 4 tokens. And mind you, depending on the arcade, the amount of tokens, it changes.
Memphis. They aren't bad on maintenance. Sterns are pretty solid, but for a limited budget.
And cut.
Yeah, I would probably want to do something that long haul I had to do less maintenance on. And I was able to get like a, I don't know what, like the standard number of plays that you get on a table brand new before you'd like go to resell it. I probably wouldn't even want to ever resell it. But I sometimes will see tables that are,
Flipside Memphis. Classic 70s, 80s barrier, really easy to learn and rock solid. One call them my workhorses.
oh, see, that's what I want to hear. What about originals like Williams, Medieval Madness, Attack from Mars, Monster Bash, compared to some of the remakes? I don't even know if they're called remakes. I'm just using that word because it's fresh in mind from what I'm playing on Zaccaria.
The end.
I wonder if the newer tables are... I mean, I'm sure there's features that's like, oh, this is updated, but there's something about
Flip
the
side
original.
Memphis. They are well built but can be a little intimidating to work on.
Okay, that's interesting. I like your perspective. I really appreciate that. I always want to ask you these questions, by the way, while I'm watching your streams, Flipside,
Flip side
but I
Memphis.
feel so bad.
Some of the greatest titles of all time came out in the early 90s.
I would agree with that. And there's probably some that I still haven't played. Actually, many that I haven't played. I read a fun fact the other day, and you can probably confirm this as the owner of many tables, that there are certain Williams tables from the 90s that at midnight
Flip
or
side
whenever
Memphis.
programmed
Don't
to
you
do
ever
so,
hesitate to ask questions on my shop streams.
they will do like a minute of Midnight Madness, like Johnny and Mnemonic. I can't say that
Flip
word,
side
but
Memphis.
yes, Midnight Madness multi-ball.
Multi-balls.
So it goes into them. I don't know enough about it. I would love for that to happen one time. And if it did happen, it could have already happened to me and I wouldn't even have known that it happened because I don't have enough experience. I'm playing the new robot and then we're gonna go back. We're gonna go backwards and play older
Flip side
each
Memphis.
iteration.
Yes, Medieval Madness has that as well.
Okay, I kind of just want Medieval Madness. And I haven't even had a chance to like beat the King of Pain. It's really like, it's rough. The last time that I streamed Digital Pinball was 2 nights ago, casually. And someone from my stream, who I adore, was like, hey, let's compete against each other. And I picked Monster Bash. And I just played it in another tournament and I felt really confident. I was like, I got 164, whatever. Is it million? I don't know.
Amiga Cami. I love your outfit.
Amiga Cami, hello. Good to see you. Should I say good morning? Is it morning where you are or is it very... I never know the time difference, but thank you. I wore this today. We went to the Wild West Museum and I got to see old like stagecoaches and just a lot of really neat things from the 1800s. So I thought I would
Amiga Cami.
wear my cowgirl boots.
2:33 p.m. here time.
2:33.
I think.
Okay, it's 9:32 here. Well, 9:33, I guess, because we'd still be on the same minute. We share the same minute, Amiga.
Flip side Memphis. I love Amiga Cami for her name for sure. Big Amiga fan back in the day.
Well, flip side, you would really like Amiga Cami's streams. Ow, just she's a wonderful streamer. She uses original hardware. I can't actually speak to any of the things she does because she's so knowledgeable, but I thoroughly enjoy her streams just because they're such a good vibe and you do get to see a lot of really cool stuff. So, and also Amiga Cami plays pinball and she's just got a lot of everything. Everything cool.
Flip side Memphis Amiga rules.
I've learned everything about Amiga from Amiga Cami. She is I mean, it's like a whole world has opened up to me. It's almost like today I started watching a movie that I'd never heard of from the 90s. I'm like, how did I miss this? How did I live my whole life and not know that this existed? That's how I feel about Amiga. It's just, I don't know. Like flip side, with Amiga, I don't know that it was big in the United States. Or is it just generational?
Flip side Memphis.
Because I started on Atari.
My Amiga 500 still works, though it's never plugged in anymore. I was a big player of Psygnosis games, Blood Money, The Killing Game Show, etc.
Oh my gosh, flip side. That's
It was like
wow.
that when I first discovered it. I grew up with Macs and PCs.
Okay, neat. So you just discovered it and fell in love with it.
Flipside Memphis. It wasn't too huge in the US like it was in Germany.
Okay. So then I don't feel as bad. It was just like something that culturally I didn't know about. But now I know about it. I've never seen one in person though, but it looks pretty neat. And the games look like a lot of fun. And dare I say, you have to play them on the original hardware. You can't do emulators, it won't be the same. Whew.
Flipside Memphis.
They were
They were
pricey.
pricey. I had to take out a loan to buy one.
Oh wow. I guess I did that for my first computer.
Yeah, about 22 years ago, maybe I got one given to me. Like I had a lot of old consoles and things dumped on me, and I got them working and played a lot of classic games that I missed out on.
Neat. Aw. I oddly wanted to play Oregon Trail today, just because they had the stagecoaches in the wagons. Oh jeez. And all the goods. I know my brain shouldn't have gone to that, but it went to that. Man, I want to play some Oregon Trail. I miss like the games that I cut my teeth on, and you know, some of the first games I ever played.
It was just such an interesting and different system to any other computer or console. It can do everything.
How so? And do you mean for the time that it existed? I'm gonna go ahead in this. Boop. Ooh, it's chilly. I have to turn the AC off.
For its time, yeah, and even for some years beyond. Flipside Memphis. Agreed it could do true multitasking, didn't.
Oh, true multitasking. Wow. Okay, we closed
Flipside
the
Memphis.
TikTok, so it's gonna have
Didn't
a little bit
it have
better
3 separate
performance
processes.
now. There we go. And I'm gonna make the chat a little bigger so I can read everything. And I'm gonna kill the AC and then I'll be right back. Oh, my pupper is sleeping and he's like, his little paws are moving. It's like he's like running in his dreams. Yeah, I mean, it's probably hard to see, but these are my, I don't know where there's like a good light to show my boots.
For example, its OS is a modular microkernel OS with true multitasking in 1985. Windows didn't have multitasking until 1995 and macOS in 2000.
That's impressive for 1985. That's a whole 10 years ahead of its time. When I was a kid, my uncle at the time worked for a company called Novell. And they did something called Brain Share. And I used to get all this like really cool computer stuff.
And several co-processors which take the load off of the CPU.
Several co-processors. I mean, the closest thing I can even in my brain think of, that is like a render farm. Yeah, I mean, it was really neat because as a kid, he traveled around the world and he'd go to a lot of like conventions, I guess. And just, you know, you collect. I mean, now that I go to conventions, I know exactly what it's like to come home with a bag of swag and you're like, okay, I don't really need all this stuff. But, yeah. So I had a lot of like really cool Novell branded things. And I don't know, I don't even think they're around anymore. I know Brain Share is not any longer, but I have like Brain Share 98 like bags. I don't know. I hold some of that stuff really near and dear.
Twisted.
Twisted. kid. This one guy.
Amiga Cammy. I remember the company.
Do you? I feel like I was so young. Like, I only kind of knew about the branding, you know?
Hey, Winter Water Bee.
Hey.
Winter Water Bee.
One guy.
Winter Water. Winter Water Bee.
50 channel points.
Cheers,
and scared
it's
the ghosts away.
Pepsi. This one guy, I have a new alert for you when you come in, because I know you always like to come in and do the hydrate alert, which is totally cool because I like to hydrate. But I have one called Daily Zappy. It's one channel point. Get your Daily Zappy. Every stream you come, you get another Daily Zappy. And they accumulate, and then you can be like, oh my god, I have like, you know, X amount of Daily Zappies. And then, I don't know, I think that's fun.
This one guy, IKNW. Hell yeah, lol.
Yeah, I'm always trying to add new stuff. I think I'm gonna do another one like First Chatter. I'm gonna try to get that one set up soon. And then more light stuff. The lights, got the lights behind me now, so if anybody wants to change the lights or change the camera to the GoPro camera. The channel points are fairly low, so have at it. And it changes back after 30 seconds, so don't worry.
Amiga Cammy. I love all this stuff.
Thanks, Amiga. Well, I'm not here to gatekeep. I feel like streaming is such a community-based thing, so if you ever have any questions or there's anything that you're like, oh, that's really cool, maybe I can answer them. Yeah, I like the scary lights. Sometimes you can't really see this stuff well, but I feel like tonight it's working. All right, so this was the deluxe version. Did we already do the remake of Robot? I want to say that we did not. Where is it? Oh, it's right here.
Robot.
This is probably my
Remake.
favorite version of it, but then we're going to do the OG version.
Detected in pocket. Get the humanoid.
Yeah, I've just watched a lot of YouTube videos.
This one guy, IKN0W, played Stretch for 100 channel points and scared the ghosts away.
I'm gonna stretch.
This
We're gonna do
one
it this
guy,
way because I'm not
IKNW.
doing.
That's Snorlax dough.
No, I thought it was funny. I like the idea of doing a song that was like a little risque, but then having like big ol' Snorlax. I just thought it was like kind of made it a little bit more wholesome. He's cute. Also, I just love Pokemon, so how could I not? What is happening with this? Yeah, oddly, so the reason I like this table so much is because of the simplicity. And maybe the music a little bit. I don't know if the music is super low right now for everybody, because we did mess with a bunch of stuff. But it's so chill. And it really takes me back to like the first week that I got this pinball machine and I was playing these tables. And it just like, is it weird to have nostalgia for something that was only a year ago?
This one guy, IKNW.
It's like falling in love with pinball
I remember
all over
for the
again.
longest time myself and a lot of other people thought Michael Jackson sang the odd Pokemon theme.
Was that just something that like everybody spread in school? Like everybody said that and then it just became like fact for a little bit? And then you're like, wait,
This one
where
guy,
do we get this
IKNW.
information?
Yeah, haha.
Okay, that was a bad game, but we have to keep moving. We can come back to it again. But I'm really here to just showcase. So now we're doing the electromagnetic table.
This
There's a
one
robot
guy,
version of this,
IKNW.
right?
To be
There's
fair,
not.
he does sound like Michael.
There's not.
Amiga Cammy. I don't know if psychologists or neuroscientists have an explanation for nostalgia yet.
Yeah, Amiga, you know what's interesting is there is this book that has a list of all of these different emotions
Flipside Memphis.
that
Robot was SS originally.
SS originally. Okay, we're gonna play. So this is your
Robot.
favorite version. But there's different things that like have a name for it that you can't really explain. Like one of them is Sonder. Like Sonder is that feeling that everybody everywhere, like if you're passing people on the street, they all have a unique life just as like full as yours. and like they're going about their day and there's so many things going on in their world. And it's that feeling, like that recognition. And there's a lot of things like that. So, but yeah, nostalgia is interesting.
Oh yeah.
I think it's tied to smells. Because when I get that feeling of nostalgia, it's smells and sounds. Like there's songs that can immediately take me back to another place. It's almost like time travel. Yeah, so smells, sounds, I don't know. I'm sure other stuff too though. Like certain color palettes. Like when you go to Disney and things look a certain way.
Yeah, definitely smells can do it.
I think smells are a good trigger for that kind of stuff. Like the smell of kettle corn, like literal popcorn made in a kettle on the oven. Ooh, this one's cool. That's always gonna take me back to like my grandma's house. Or like certain potpourris.
The perfume of a old girlfriend.
Yes. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I like that. Ah. Yeah, and it can just like transport you back. It's weird because I sometimes think back to like, so there was one fall when I was a kid that like fall was, it's just, I don't know, I was really happy and everything smelled like burning leaves because in my town during fall the leaves would fall off the trees and you know, everybody would rake them into piles, but then there would be like a certain week or weekend when it's like, okay, your street can burn their leaves. So there'd be certain times when you would have just the smell, very specific smell of burning leaves. And I just loved that so much and I was so happy. And the first time when after that, I like went to college, moved to Florida and lived in Florida for 10 years and like didn't really even get fall. And then moved to California. And I remember I was working, I was in Burbank working for Blizzard. It was like one of my first days. And I came outside and I smelled that and I was like, oh, I love that smell. It smells so good. And it was like the best and happiest thing ever. And then I was told, oh, those are the fires. There's wildfires. This is bad. And I'm like, oh, I never realized like my association with this thing can be so vastly different from somebody else's. Because I don't know, I just love the smell of it. It was never bad. But now when I smell fires, I'm like, oh, like I've like rewired that a little bit. But I don't know, there's some smells that also I don't think should smell good, but then they do. I want to play that one again. I guess the only like a weird example is like my grandma had a really old, I want to say like a 1960 something Thunderbird, and her garage definitely smelled like gasoline. Like I'm pretty sure there were some things leaking. But I remember as a kid being like, oh, I love that smell. I'm like, wait, what? Like, how come? Like that's kind of weird. And I know I wasn't the only person who felt that way. Anyway, I'm starting to sound like a pyro because I'm saying I like the smell of fire and gasoline. This is not, these are completely not related. But I do like the smell of incense. Like, I don't know, burning things are nice. But yeah, I can't really, the other nostalgia stuff, I mean, pinball, it does do it for me. I think this is always going to remind me of when I was a kid. Like the first place I ever played. Does anybody remember? Like the first place you ever played?
I love the smell of incense.
Yes. There's certain ones that I like more than others, but they're all pretty great.
Perfectly fine, okay.
Hey, perfectly fine, hello. Dare I say, congratulations on your victory. No, I'm sorry, I'm being facetious, but I still think that's really cool how well you did, despite the time limit. It still says a lot to your skill level to play such a good game. I missed out, and I should have known the first time that I was streaming pinball, the group was doing a Pinball FX tournament, but it was with like some of the newer tables I didn't have. And then I knew that they had FX3 tournaments on Mondays and Wednesdays. So I had started joining those. But
Amiga Cami. I can too remember where I first played pinball or the first game I played.
do you? So what was it? Was it an arcade? Was it like somebody's house? You know, I feel like a lot of people, I'll read stories and it'll be like, oh yeah, my grandpa had a pinball table. I'm like, ah, I'm so jealous. Like, I definitely didn't get that type of experience where I had like unlimited access to pinball. But I can tell you, the first place I ever played was this little pizza restaurant. I don't even know if it exists. I haven't eaten there in 20 years. But it was called Godfather's Pizza.
Amiga Cami. I cannot read and
Oh, you said you can't remember. I apologize, Amiga. I can't remember the exact, like the very, very first time, because it does kind of blur together. But I have these memories of my dad taking me. Yeah, it was like the best. Because we didn't even have this restaurant in our town. We had to drive to another town. I mean, he'd be like, you want to get Godfather's? I'm like, yes. Because that meant we were going to get like a large pizza, probably like super supreme, because we loved all the toppings. Cheese sticks, because cheesy sticks, you can't not get cheesy sticks with a dipping sauce. And then probably like a 2 liter of soda, and yes, like all of it, yes, yes, yes. And at the time, I bet all of that was like $12. It was
Perfectly
probably
fine,
so
okay.
affordable.
What state did you live in as a kid?
I was in the
Amiga
Midwest.
Cami. My boyfriend has a memory of his first real pinball encounter in a game room at a caravan park. His family stayed it for a week.
I see, that's really cool. That's a cool memory.
Good job.
And the sad thing is, I want to look up, I don't know what the table was that I played on. I want to say like Godzilla, like because when I went and I played actual tables for the first time in like 20 years, because mind you, like there's a gap between me being like 7 to 10 years old and playing a lot of pinball, and then not playing again until like my 30s. Maybe I played a little bit here and there, but not really. And when I played Godzilla, I'm like, I think this was it. This feels like I remember this. But like, I think that could be a false memory. So I don't know what table it was. All I remember specifically was getting a multi-ball and it going like just
Perfectly fine,
my
okay.
dad being so proud
My
of me.
pinball epiphany was with Revenge from Mars.
Oh, you know what? I played Revenge from
Perfectly
Mars
fine,
at the
So it
Pinball
was
Hall of
weird.
Fame. Why is that weird? Wait, I've got, it's showing ad break in process. I wish they would move that so I could still read chat. It like takes up everything.
Perfectly fine, okay. It's a weird game.
Oh, is it? I don't know why I'm
Perfectly
blanking
fine,
on
okay.
it.
With the video.
I need to look at it again. Pinball Hall of Fame is like a blur of like just so many tables back to back in like a 2-hour period. Honestly, I want to go back to Vegas just to go there. Although there's many other places I could be going to in LA, so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's just because like, I don't even know if my dad liked pinball. That's the thing. But he always was like, "Hey, you want to play?" Like, we had to wait for the pizza. So I'd get a couple games in. Every time I get the multi-ball going, and he'd be like, "How the hell? You're so good at this." And it made me feel like, as a kid, like that validation of like, yeah, I am. I'm a natural. Like, I don't know. And I know like now after playing as an adult, like just how good people really are. But still, at the time it was just me and the game. It wasn't about
I
other
used to
people.
live in Austin, Texas around 2010, and there was this really great and huge arcade called Pinball LZ.
Ooh.
Perfectly fine, okay. But I was too busy playing fighting games.
That's okay though. It's okay. You were in the proximity of some good pinball action. And fighting games, I mean, like I can see that's a whole another level of having to learn combos That takes a lot of dedication. Wait, perfectly fine. Did you used to stream fighting games? I feel like everybody that follows me or comes to my chat, I always like to go to their channels or go like look and be like, oh, what do they like? Because I want to engage and like connect with everyone. And I feel like I saw some of your fighting content, but it was old. Like I feel like it was like an old video. Maybe this was YouTube. I want to say maybe YouTube.
Perfectly fine, okay. I haven't
Oh,
streamed
competitively.
much, but I play competitively.
Wow, how was that? And which game specifically? Like if you were gonna say, was it like a Street Fighter or Tekken or something else?
Perfectly fine, okay.
Just in a video? Okay,
Send
cool.
a video. Perfectly fine, okay. Lol.
Okay, I don't know if I have a channel for fighting games in my my Discord, but I got my fight stick. I'm guessing you had your own fight stick, and you probably put in like really good buttons, like Sanwa, or some type of like really like low actuation. I got all the videos when I first bought that. A friend
Perfectly
sent
fine,
me
okay.
everything I needed
I
to
play
do.
on a hitbox.
Hitbox, is that what it's called? That sounds expensive. Does it have buttons on the sides? Because I saw another streamer who uses, I want to say it's a hitbox, but they modded it to do
Perfectly
pinball.
fine, okay. It's an all-button controller.
Oh, like physical? Like this? Because that's cool.
Perfectly fine, okay. Leffen gave it to me.
Is that a really famous and I'm like competitive fighter? Fighter? Now I have to go and play Champion Pub. All right. So we did a couple. I like that one a lot. What else is old school? Time Machine, 83.
Time machine.
Let's do it. Since we're talking about nostalgia and the first time we've ever played pinball, the Mims,
Perfectly
the
fine,
member berries.
okay. H is a Smash player who I won the controller from his stream in a giveaway 1 out of 16,000 chance.
That's, what are the odds? And
Flip
literally it's
side
1 out of
Memphis.
16.
That S the one with the disc ICOULDNT, remember.
Oh, this! Time Machine. This is one of my faves because he goes, you know what, I was calling it Future Past. It's literally called Time Machine. I also couldn't remember it, so we have that in common.
Flip side Memphis. That S the one I played at Papa.
Wait, Swirls. Did we play Time Machine in Vegas? Did we take videos? Because it goes, the disc actually goes up and down, right? And now I'm having a memory where I feel like I also may have played this and I freaked out a little bit. But of course, I have a terrible memory. I feel like I got really excited about this. Anyway, this table is great. I prefer this version to the other one because of the voice lines. Now we go into the future. It's so good. Yes, this disc rules. The reason that I'm like, oh, do I have a false memory is because I've played this so many times on digital that I'm just like, I feel like I got really excited and I saw it. So I'm gonna go with that, but I gotta look at pictures. Usually we take a lot of pictures on my phone when we go to places and I just have all this stuff banked. And every now and then I'll go in and I'll pull something and maybe post it, but I don't know. I don't know if I was having I feel like being in the moment today kind of day. But what I can do is I can look it up. I'll look up Pinball Hall of Fame. I'll see if that table's there and if it was in operation. Or maybe just make a little drive to Viva Las Vegas.
Now you will go into the
Squirrels, did you get your daily zappy? Not yet. I want to see if they accumulate.
Now you will go
Yay!
into the future.
I got excited about daily zappy, and I missed. Oh, jeez.
Flip side Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
Now you will drain.
Now you will drain. That would be funny. If they ever did a remake of this table, they could get really creative with it. Woo! Yay! Wait. Oh no, perfectly fine. Oh, I thought you got it already, and I was like, oh no. Because I do have it set to a limit.
Channel.
Welcome, Penthouse Pinball. How are you tonight? Welcome in. We're talking about the first time we ever played pinball. And nostalgia in general, but the memories. If you remember the specific location, the specific arcade, or maybe it was somebody's house. Like, I get so jealous when I see somebody say, oh yeah, my uncle.
Squirrels. HTTPS Clips Twitch TV Thankful Odreal BC Warrior TXG7
Thank you.
LSL7 CT62Z.
Thank you. I'm so glad she read all of those characters. Why does it keep, okay, I gotta actually use this superpower called nudge. I do need more pinball clips because every single time I'm hanging out in other people's pinball streams and they do a shout out video, it's literally never
Easy one
Never
bowling alley
pinball.
where I played Saturday morning youth league. They had a Hocus Pocus Old M machines.
Easy one, bowling alley. Bowling alley, that's nice.
Pinhouse Pinball. 1983 8-years-old pinball machine in Orange County, California at a bait and tackle shop lol.
See, that's what I like to hear, bait and
Perfectly
tackle
fine,
shop.
okay.
Those people are
I
cool.
had played pinball before Revenge from Mars, but that was the first time I had played with free play, which changed everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Flipside Memphis. It was 1976 and I was 12.
Man. I feel like I missed like a good era of pinball. But I'm grateful that now I have access to all of it, but it's kind of overwhelming. There's a lot of tables to choose from, you know?
Get ready
And
for the ride.
to get really good at all of them, like I feel like just playing
Perfectly
one
fine,
table over and
okay.
over and over and
Young
over.
people keep winning.
Vinny Blonde with Party of 13. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, everyone. I'm Twisted Dreamer. We're playing digital pinball tonight on my At Games Legends, and we're hanging out. We're talking about nostalgia, the first place you ever played pinball, the first table you maybe ever played, if you happen to remember. Vinny, what were you
Flipside
playing?
Memphis.
Hopefully pinball.
I love that I got to play in the heyday of pinball in the 70s.
Vinny
but then
Blonde
you turned
followed
60
your
and go,
channel.
well, shit.
Well, shit, we're all gonna be 60 someday. That's just, if you're lucky, it's a rite of passage.
Perfectly fine, okay. Lol.
I think, I mean, I'm enjoying the different places I've heard.
Stranger Things pinball, IGHD.
Stranger Things? Oh,
Vinny Blonde.
man, cool. All right, nice. I'm just gonna go straight up. I'm envious and jealous that you're playing the real thing. I did play some cool tables over the weekend at an arcade called Revenge of. They had Demolition Man on free play, which is a 90s Williams machine that has the cool like triggers that are like upright, almost like gun triggers and thumb buttons and a cryo, I'm gonna say that wrong, cryo claw. And I know there's like 5 different modes. If you get through them all, you get wizard mode. Does Stranger Things have a wizard mode? Do they still do that on new tables? Oh my god, I'm jealous, Vinny. Godzilla, Deadpool, and Wonka, and a V-Pin. Okay, I'm glad to hear that you also have a V pen. Do you do VPX then? I haven't gotten that far yet. I'm still a little new in the hobby.
Now ride the big wheel.
That's quite a collection though.
Vinny Blonde.
Oh,
Yup, they all have wizard modes.
what's your favorite?
Although it may not have been my very first, the beginning of my pinball love began when we bought our first 3/4 scale Star Wars Kids pinball machine. I played that so much to me it was like I finally had the real thing
See,
at home.
that's what it takes. It's just like the thing that hooks you. The
Vinny
thing
Blonde.
that,
Yes, VPX and pinball FX.
nice. So what's your preference then? Because I noticed after going and playing some Stern tables and Williams tables in person, it's kind of hard to come home and play on the
Hi, Cam.
Now
digital.
ride the big wheel.
However, I think it does give you a little bit of an advantage to learn everything that you need. Like I learned how to play Monster Bash digitally, and then I went and did it in a tournament. Aw. Thank you for gifting to Amiga Cami. We love Amiga Cami here, so I'm so glad that she got no ads and emotes. Fun emotes, hopefully. You'll enjoy them. A lot of them are My Little Pony themed currently, but we rotate them. Thank you for the sub. And we got the party lights going. Look what you triggered.
Flip
Vinny?
side Memphis. I am surrounded by pins here and some of them even work.
Okay, we're gonna
Perfectly
go.
fine, okay. I was watching Logan Arcade's stream last night. They were playing Shack Attack, which speaks to me cause I'm from Orlando, but it's a Gottlieb and everyone is in agreement that Gottlieb sucks.
I mean, that's fine, but why? Why is it that you hate on
Amiga
Gottlieb?
Cami. My first few Star Wars pinball machines were plastic kids' toys before the arcade 1-up V-pin and the Stern home pin.
We're gonna do Star God.
Star
Perfectly
God.
fine, okay. They don't feel right.
They don't feel
Vinny
right.
Blonde. Yeah, I haven't played much V-pin since I got my physical machines. I like it exactly for that learning rule sets on tables.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a lot to learn, and that's actually something, and this is for anybody who streams.
Thank you so much, Vinny Blonde.
If you're streaming and making content, I see on Reddit a lot of people complain. Well, one guy in general, but then there's a lot of comments who agreed that there's a lot of content out there,
Flip side Memphis.
but not enough concise content about like how to play a table or get good at a table. And I feel like that's something that I would really benefit from as well, is like, okay, it's my favorite table. What's the rules? What's the order of shots that I need to take? Like, what do I need to do to get everything activated
See.
to get the highest score in a tournament? Like, really? Gottlieb's play kind of weird. The only thing I know about the Gottliebs is on the At Games Legends, it came with, I want to say, 30 to 50. Yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot of tables. Some of them are kind of strange. Class at 1812, going nuts. I don't know. I just kind of assumed it was the software. God, I'm doing really bad on this. We're going to give this another chance, but dear God. Some of these older EMs and SSs are
Vinny Blonde.
brutal.
I have beat Godzilla Deadpool and won't live on stream,
Beat.
so it's less cool that I have those games permanently saved and VODs on my channel that people can reference.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. Just for your own archival. That is amazing. Yeah, you highlighted those out, so forever, like they're not going to disappear after 60 days.
Perfectly fine, okay.
Ah!
Now they struggled from the M solid state era and I am not here for it. Perfectly fine.
Mad
okay.
hate. Wow. Okay,
Mad
that's
hate.
okay.
Side Memphis. Now Gottlieb back in the 60s, 70s when they were the biggest of them all during the M era, different story, but they held on to M too long when everyone else was going to solid state.
And maybe they just wanted it to be
Perfectly
different,
fine, okay.
or they didn't want to spend money on something they maybe thought was a fad. It's always tough to kind of like gauge, you know, when the market's changing. But again, I wasn't there, but I still like the tables. But again, flip side, I haven't played that I know of Gottlieb tables in person.
Time for bed for me. Catch you around.
Do your thing, Vinny. Thank you for bringing your stream and your community here. Do your stuff. Get a stream snack. Unwind. Chill out. I appreciate the follow and the gifted. So thoughtful of you. And have a good night, Vinny. Take it easy. And everybody, go give Vinny Blanc a follow. Go check him out right now. Right now. We're not even going to play more pinball until you do. Yeah, I'm jelly. That's a great lineup of machines.
Flipside Memphis.
I really like the new
When they
Stern
were
John
at the
Wick.
top of their M game, they were releasing a new game something like every 2 weeks.
Do you think that's too fast for production? Like some of them were like cookie cutter, like copy and paste, like, oh, we're just gonna change out the art and it's like all pretty much the same.
Perfectly fine, okay. I like them as an idea, but watching the players in
Devil
tournament
Riders.
last night frick that. Flipside Memphis. We just put John Wick at the bar yesterday.
I didn't realize it's see, I'm always a little behind. I didn't realize until I was streaming, I was talking about Jaws. Oh, I'm so excited to go play Jaws. And they're like, Jaws is old news. John Wick is like the new table.
Get
I'm like, well, I haven't
ready
played Jaws
for the
yet.
ride.
So I went to play Jaws, and it's a nice table, but there was something that I connected with, and I'm sure you guys know this feeling, where there might be one table that you just are like, oh, I like how this one plays. I like how I'm like hitting all the angles. Like it just felt right for me. So John Wick, I had an immediate connection with that table. So much so, I would buy that table if I could.
I actually really like the shots and flow on Jaws.
Oh, okay.
Perfectly fine.
I probably
okay.
just need to give it more
I
time.
haven't played a physical table in 2 years.
That's a long time. And I hadn't played for quite a while. And I think I was really nervous. Like I played a little Demolition Man, played another like 1 or 2 tables, and then I played Jaws. And I was still just like not really able to get like in the zone yet.
Perfectly fine, okay. I
So,
have enough to learn in PFX.
Great. Now ride the
hey,
big
that's awesome
wheel.
that you've gotten PFX.
Pinhouse Pinball. Got my butt kicked on Wick in the finals of a tournament last night. Haven't he played that much yet?
Yeah, I mean, I was all like, this table's fun. And then I looked up the scores and I'm like, oh, I got a long way to go. But scores aside, just the level of like having fun on it, I enjoyed it. That one shot, I'm going to say this wrong, but there's a shot where you like hit a car and it kind of like,
Are you aware of the small kickback flippers on the outlane of this table?
the small kickback flippers on the outlanes.
Jaws was fun for about 10 tries. And
Oh
then
my
the
gosh, I
theme
see
got
them.
old.
No, I was not aware. The theme got old. What's up, Empty?
Perfectly fine, okay. We should do a score chase thing as a community.
Yeah, I would absolutely do that.
Car is designed to kick the ball into the right outlane.
Car is designed to kick the ball in the right outlane. Oh, jeez. We're still talking about John Wick. Sorry, I was still focused on the fact that there's flippers here. Yeah, I like it. I was hitting that car a lot on John Wick, and I don't know, maybe it was just the lights.
Flip side
There was something that just made me feel like I was
When
doing
you're
all the right
spinning down
things.
the outlane, hit your second flipper button at just the right time and let LL kick it back into play.
We're gonna try to make this happen. I mean, we're 100% gonna hit it into the outlanes. But maybe I can force it.
Great. Now ride the big wheel.
Come on!
Look out.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Ah. Oh, okay. We're gonna try it. That's cool though. I like the newer Devil Riders a lot. I wonder if they maintain that feature.
MTMTH. How often do you switch your games?
Pretty frequently.
It may be the main flipper.
Kind of ADHD level empty. Do you mean in terms of different tables that I'm going to be playing? I wish I had the consistency. I will say this. I have been doing some tournaments recently, and when I do those, I will literally just play the one table for an hour. It may be the main flipper button. It is definitely the main flipper button. Yeah. I hit the nudge button because my brain went to like how in real life pinball, there's probably a second set of buttons. So I switched to another set of buttons, and On this table,
Fine,
that's a nudge
okay.
button.
Yo, those tournaments are so fun.
I know. I'm so glad that I came across the community. I mean, they came here and kind of were really open to inviting me at my skill level to come hang out and play. And I like that it's all different skill levels. Like, there's definitely a couple people there that I'm able to beat in the tournaments, and that feels
Many
good.
Zac tables have that outlane feature BTW.
Oh, I'm gonna look for that. Thank you, Flipside. That's awesome. Empty, how have you been? How's the zoo? I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've seen you here, but also I know that I'm like playing different games and different schedules, so I appreciate that you're able to come back and say hi. We're gonna go back to the main menu. But yes, to answer your question, Empty, tonight I'm switching fairly often. We're just kind of cruising through and playing lots of different tables. I'm gonna skip back over to a remake now. I think out of all the Zaccaria tables, the remakes feel the most satisfying to play. Let's see, what's one we haven't played yet? Earth, Wind, Fire. It's kind of cool.
Perfectly
Or we could
fine,
just go
okay.
into the new Devil Riders.
Are
We can
they
do a back-to-back
fun?
comparison.
Devil Riders.
These are fun.
Remake.
I mean, you could check these out perfectly
Perfectly
fine.
fine, okay.
It's on
I
Steam,
haven't played Zac.
and they all have trials. So you could play all of them on a trial for free. I think it just doesn't let you...
Empty.
I think there's a score limit.
Zoo is good. I am always impressed with your setup.
Aw, thank you, Empty. I've added a couple things. Well, we changed some stuff around. Empty, so what's new? You have to get your daily Zappy if you come here. I mean, you don't have to, but I think it would be cool. Something interactive. If you don't feel like chatting, it's really good for lurkers. Like, come in, use a channel point, get a daily Zappy. It lets me know that, like, hey, you're hanging out. And whether or not you want to be active in chat,
Perfectly
totally
fine,
cool.
Get our Zappy.
Get the Zappy! Yeah, I was trying to come up with a cool name, and I had the lightning bolts from Pika Bolts from when I do Pokemon stuff, and I thought that was creative. Yeah, and then we have the lights behind me. You can change the lights. You can change the cam to the GoPro view. And I'm looking, so I talked about this a little bit. I went to Best Buy to get this new.
I wish I could
Oh, I know. Hey, it's okay. The zoo animals are very deserving of your time. You know what's cool? I got a question right on Jeopardy last night because of going to the zoo so much. I can't remember the exact question, but the answer was Picari. It was like the category was double C. And I was like, I know what those are called. They're Picaris. They're like these little, I'm gonna botch it if I try to describe the animal. But they're cute.
Kickback is activated.
I'll say not quite pigs. Kind of little like Pumbas. Not even. I don't know how I remember the name. I don't know all the names. Yeah, this table is a lot of fun. Perfectly fine. You would like this one a lot. But then again, because you have VPX or PFX, I don't know if you really even want to go this route. I just think it's cool that there's another 100 tables that you can play. And there's actually a lot of customization in Zaccaria that...
Perfectly fine, okay. FX is Pinball FX.
I'm sorry. Thank you for clarifying. I assumed you meant VPX. For some reason, when I saw PFX, Pinball FX, I got it now. I too play Pinball FX. So yeah, I mean, did you say you were looking to install VPX? That's where I got confused.
2 million.
PFX, I don't have all of the tables. I am looking to eventually unlock the new Knight Rider table. and Battlestar Galactica, and I'm always trying to think of the third one.
Perfectly fine, okay. I am still working on that. It takes a couple Adderall doses.
Yeah, a lot of focus. I think it's something that will be a long-term hobby. But if it works out for you, let me know. Like, scale of 1 to 10, how stressful it was to do it. Or if you enjoy that sort of thing. Yeah, I feel like I try to keep it simple, and then I always end up overcomplicating things a little bit. Like my stream, we have 3 cameras going here. And the next thing that I want to add, which I thought, you know, because they're raising the prices on subscribers, and there's been some people in my community who are really generous. That timing. I'm like, thank you. I'm gonna drain the boss of you. Thank you. That was very kind of you. Even my dog is like, what just happened? I forgot how long the song is because I haven't heard it since the last time you were here. Thank you, Nancy, for the 1,000 bits. That's very generous of you. I do not expect you to come here and have to do stuff like that. You could just hang out and we can talk or whatever makes you happy. But I didn't see what he wrote. Thank you for letting me know. A full orchestra. Great, thank you. Everyone, cheers to small pig-like animals. Yes, that's an actual twisted quote. Picari. It's called a Picari. You have to know what a Picari is. Look, I was just really excited I got the question right on Jeopardy. But yeah, so what I'm looking to do, and that is getting me one step closer to doing this, is for anybody who has subscribed in this last month, I'm using all of that to upgrade my lights. And I'm going to be getting what's called Govee. So they're the same lights as what I have here. And they're Govee curtain lights. And if you look them up, they're really cool. I'm hoping that the API in them allows me to do interactive things like GIFs that can be controlled by channel points. But anyway, I have to do a little bit more research to figure out how it's all going to work. But yeah, that's something that I've been looking into. I feel like it could be something new and fun that's a step further from just being able to change the colors of the lights. Whew.
Kickback is activated.
And it's neat. They have like different scenes. There could be like dolphins swimming behind me, or I know that a lot of people use them for Christmas time, and it'll be like, kind of like imagine a really big dot matrix display. It would be cool if I could get the score behind me. I doubt that. But I don't know. I don't know what the API is capable of, but hopefully I'm able to link it up with StreamerBot. That's how I do the color changing on these Govee lights. So I'm gonna look into it and do the research, and we'll see if that's something cool and new that I'm able to add as a channel point redemption that's a little bit more interactive. And if it is capable of transmitting the GIFs, you can do custom made GIFs. So we'll see. I think it would be really neat to be able to go in and create, like I've made my own emotes before and stuff, to go in and create different
The Mega Canny.
Like,
Have you played around with any live video or music generators to make things feel
I
smooth?
haven't yet. No, I haven't. I've seen when I watched Game Club Central, he does a lot of video editing in the top of his stream and throughout.
I really am blown away about how amazing this visual is. I forget it is not a physical game.
It looks really good, yeah.
Ball one blocked.
It depends too, Empty, on the game itself. Some games have a little bit more depth than others. This one, so what's interesting is I'm using, in Zaccaria Pinball, you can do cabinet mode. And it's got the layout, like the angle of the table and everything optimized for the physical machine that I'm playing on. But if you're playing on a desktop, you
It's
can...
cool when multiple interests line up to be a cool thing. Amiga Cami. I used one called Udio to write a theme song for my stream.
No way! Amiga Cami, that's really cool. Please tell me that you've clipped out that theme song so I can go in and see it, or is that now your channel trailer? Because that's awesome. But no, I've never used AI for any of that, but I've seen it in the videos where there'll be like funny songs and the lyrics they're pretty good. Yeah, so in the options menu here, see how there's so many options in Zaccaria. You can go and change the background, the playfield, like reflections, intensity, the glass type, ray trace shadows, light quality, texture quality. I mean, I have a lot of this turned way up, which is interesting. We got high settings going. The table skins, there's different ball types, ball reflections, contrast, flipper color, rubber color. You can add like dirt and make the table look a little older. All right, thank you. You can go in and change all the physics. I mean, this is much more customizable than Zen. Zen, don't get me wrong, I love Zen and it's great. I think that they fine-tuned it to exactly probably what you would need, and they're the pros, so I trust their take. But it's either you're playing on like Zen physics or on like their Williams arcade physics. But here you can go in and, I mean, you can change anything. You could make the ball feel like a rubber ball or like a, I don't even know what to call it, like the ball on a ball and chain. But then also the camera settings. So this might be the most interesting. So the field of view, and right now, I don't know if I'm even able to show you this because I have on cabinet mode, but it's basically like the angle. You can tilt it so it'll have a little bit more depth or not, depending on how you want to play. Since I'm playing on a vertical screen, I like it to just kind of fit the screen. But yeah, and here in cabinet mode, it's literally on. I can go off. We're gonna go back in now to the camera and go to the field of view. And you see what I'm saying, how you can have a higher degree of field of view. And I actually, you're seeing it now a little bit, but you are on your computer playing on a physical machine. And this has a VR version too. So if you're playing in VR, you're actually in a room. And I have it raining outside because I thought that was nice. I don't know, playing pinball indoors while it's raining, it's kind of the vibe. And then you can change like your carpet, the wallpaper, etc. So, but here, this angle, I mean, there's definitely more 3D-ness, especially when you're looking at some of the like rails and whatnot.
Perfectly fine, okay.
It's raining there?
It's raining here too.
No way. And yeah, I don't know, there's a ton of stuff you can do in here. But we're gonna turn on cabinet. So I really tinkered with that a lot. And then I went in here and I literally just put on.
Perfectly fine, okay.
And then when I went to play.
In Orlando, it's always raining.
Oh, you're in Orlando, right. Man, you guys got hit by a heck of a storm recently. I mean, it does rain a lot there. I miss the Florida summer showers. Although I went to Disney, was it last year in Orlando or is it 2 years ago?
Perfectly fine.
I think it was
okay.
last year.
I don't.
And like it flooded at Disney. It was crazy. Let's do Nautilus because
Nautilus.
we're feeling naughty.
Remake.
N-A-U-T-I. The voice lines on this table crack me up, and then the sound effects also, like, I don't know, it's so immature. This table speaks to like my immaturity. It's like, who put these sounds in? I'm gonna talk less and let you guys just enjoy.
Keep hitting those bumpers. Keep it up. Keep it going. 2 million.
Wait, what?
Perfectly fine, okay. Before we leave for the night, can you make a tournament in PFX that we can do?
Oh, you want to do another tournament? Okay. I can try.
Keep hitting those
well,
bumpers.
I'll have to see.
Perfectly
Because
fine, okay.
whenever I
Can we
play
do one?
on Zaccaria versus a week-long one. Yes, absolutely. That sounds good. I was gonna say, whenever I play, I have to set up all the keybinds specifically for the game. And so I set these up for Zaccaria. But I'm trying to think if I was playing Pinball FX recently, I might be able to play a little bit of it tonight. It just changes whether or not nudge works for me. And we all know that's essential. Empty, I don't know what you meant by that. It said it got held. So, but how, can you elaborate a little bit on how that happened? The answer is probably no. Although the arcade that I was at, for anybody wondering, sorry, I held a message for Empty saying that there were kids grabbing quarters.
Keep hitting those bumpers.
I'm guessing at the arcade. What are the parents doing? I did play next to a kid recently, and he was doing a hell of a slap shot.
That was sarcasm.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Sorry, my auto mod caught it. Sarcasm sometimes goes over my head, especially on streams. Because the context just isn't there for me. But once I get to know you more, I will definitely understand your sarcasm and be able to read it and pick up on it a little quicker.
Combo.
Combo. I think that's been driving me crazy that I need to fix.
I am fluent in speaking sarcasm, but not receiving it. I see too many chances that people are actually serious.
I'm the same way, Penthouse. I'm a very
Perfectly fine,
genuine,
okay.
straightforward
This
person.
table's cool.
It's fun. And so when somebody says something, I literally take it at face value. And
Combo.
I don't know if that's just how my brain works. I'm sure, I know there are other people who probably like me. Like for instance, we were joking about this last night. I'm sure y'all maybe seen this on the internet, but if you haven't, if you're driving down the road and you see a car and the car has a bumper sticker on it and it says honk if you like pizza. What do you think that means? Like, what do you do in that situation? Because me being straightforward, my first instinct is, oh, I better honk. I like pizza. And that's like, wait a second. Wait a second. Is the context lost on me here? And I think about it, and then I'm like, oh, I got it. Okay.
Pinhouse pinball.
Keep hitting those ballers. Ball is locked.
At first, but then ILL think about it
1
too much.
million.
MTMTH. I was playing earlier at a physical location and a kid
Oh.
was trying to find quarters in the coin returns and he reached into the machine I was playing on, which was annoying and awkward because it was close to between my legs. I get the caution in that sentence.
I'm gonna scroll
Perfectly
up
fine, okay.
and
I used
post.
to be really sarcastic,
Allow.
but I realized that coming from me I just
Allow.
sounded like a jerk.
You're fine.
MTMTH. Do they have annoying children reaching between your crotch to try to find loose quarters in the coin return slots course that happened earlier?
This is a message I
today?
held.
Perfectly
Do you guys
fine,
hear the
okay.
sarcasm? I don't know.
used to be really sarcastic, but I realized that coming from me I just sounded like an asshole.
And that message also was held for some reason, but I let it through. Like, no, you're not. You're not. And it's all in how people know you. I think on the internet, things can come across. It depends, you know? It can come across very literal, especially just as text. And my TTS is not going to pick up on that. I really wish, and I don't know why this doesn't exist, that there was
Pinhouse pinball.
a
I
different
make
way
sure
to
to
put a
overuse
period at the end of the
emojis.
sentence, like punctuation.
Perfectly fine, okay. Oh really? Pinhouse
Emojis.
pinball. Emojis.
Like instead of an exclamation point and instead of a period, like, I mean, for me, I guess it would be like the face that's kind of like side-eyeing you. Like,
MTMTH.
you know?
Text is the worst form of communication. No harm intended. Good night.
Okay, you're good, MT. I hope you have a lovely night, and thank you again for coming by. I appreciate you. Yeah,
Green's dead.
I don't usually tend to overthink it too much. Green! How are you tonight, Green Wonder? Yeah, that's exactly the symbol. Is like the equal symbol,
Keep it up.
and then the little slash.
Green's dead. A bit lifted. How are you?
Keep hitting
I mean, I
those
just finished a
ballers.
Pepsi, so I don't know if we're on the same level, but I feel pretty good.
Keep it up.
I'm all right. Yeah, this table's silly. Text is the worst form of communication. No harm intended. Yeah, I mean, that's how, like,
Perfectly fine.
I
okay.
sometimes
I sometimes
am an over communicator because I want things to be very clear. So I'll be like, spam things. That's probably not necessary either. Yeah. This table was fun. But on the internet, well, on this part of the internet where we're hanging out right now, I tend to keep it light. I try not to take things too seriously because there's a lot of very serious things going on. You never know what somebody else is going through.
Fire Mountain
So,
Remake.
oh my God, did I not thank you? Oh my God, I'm sorry, my brain. Like, yes, I hopefully thanked you, and you said, "Blah."
Red Velvet Bunny. Is this a tournament?
I wish it was Red Velvet Bunny. How are you? No, I'm just casually playing
Perfectly fine. Okay.
Zaccaria Pinball tonight. He says not yet. Perfectly Fine is ready for me to get into Pinball effects. What table are you wanting to play? Tell me more. Perfectly Fine.
Move.
Specifically, what table are we putting a week-long tournament up for?
Perfectly fine. Okay.
My choice. Okay. Well, I did just do Monster Bash. And that I did not. I now know just how high the score can go.
Red Velvet Bunny. I am doing good. Just played a multiplayer saber earlier with a friend. It was fun.
Don't
Awesome.
touch
Red velvet bunny.
anything.
That's nice.
How are you?
I want to play Beat Saber again soon. I feel like I need a little Beat Saber in my life. I think that would make me feel like really happy. Although my knee has kind of been bugging me out. So that's no bueno. I feel like everybody who plays Beat Saber, we all have like different like ailments. Some people's wrists hurt, some people's shoulders hurt. My knee, like I'm not even doing anything. Like why?
Luke.
Maybe I can play seated Beat Saber. It's not as fun though. Can you imagine? I don't think so. Yeah, and I have 2 sets of pads under my feet.
Shoot
Don't play
again.
Beat Saber with your knees.
See, I get the sarcasm in that. That immediately I get the sarcasm. Because it's like, so, but maybe it wasn't sarcastic actually. But I meant in the sense of like, the only way that I can show you is doing the GoPro cam. When I play, oh boy, Green, you're gonna get, I turned off so there wasn't a bajillion emotes and it still gives me emotes. So when I play, I march when I play to keep rhythm, which is stupid, and then I like lean and do this stuff during Beat Saber. And I don't, it's like the bass. I can't just stand there and play. And I'll watch guy players who are very good at like not ever bending your knees.
Pinball.
Creature would be fun.
Ooh, okay, yeah, let's do Creature.
In-house pinball.
I like that you
Okay, I
picked
have
that because that's a table I need to
find
improve
you
on.
soon. Please check it out sometime as well. Have pinball streams and strategy wine. All have a good night.
Thank you, Pinhouse, for coming by and talking and chilling. My streams are usually pretty casual, so if you ever want to just come hang out, I'd be more than happy to see you again. I'll definitely check you out. Pinball and strategy. Okay. I will be sure to look you up and give you a follow.
Later.
But yeah, the reason that I think Creature would be a good table to play is
Red velvet bunny.
because if I do bad, I won't feel too bad about it because I know I need to
Like when you're
improve.
working your knees.
I know. So how do I change? It's like changing your golf swing. Like I feel like I'm gonna be worse at Beat Saber,
Move.
which is fine because I'm not like on the leaderboards for Beat Saber. I'm there to just get a little cardio. It's fun. Yeah, that's why like when I went to the doctor for having knee problems. This is back when I was like running. I ran a 5K and then I
I
couldn't
love
walk
that
after
table.
that for
It's a
3
top-tier
days.
scene and the shots are satisfying.
This one? This one's really good. They said that I might have like osteoarthritis, like early onset. Like I don't know.
Perfectly fine.
So
Creature.
I got it. Okay. It's like if sarcasm isn't enough, it's like
This
just
one
keeping
is
up with
cool too.
conversations. No, I got it.
Perfectly
Creature.
fine, okay. Really cool.
Fire Mountain is really good. Yeah, so biking is low impact. Swimming's like the best thing you can do. Me playing standing right now, the boot that I'm wearing, this is my boot. I wore this today, but like this, there's like so much support in this. And I'm standing on like a standing desk mat. Oof, gotta fix my sock. Boop, boop, boop. What haven't we not played? It's 10:43. I'll probably do, how long have we been live? Almost 2 hours? Yeah, I still got a little energy. Also, Swirl said there
Red
was some
velvet
food
bunny.
over here.
Proper footwear is key as well. Standing on concrete floors all day don't help.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna look into, it's all off-sided. What is going on? Some proper footwear for Beat Saber, although I have been wearing some
Perfectly
socks
fine, okay.
during.
I've never heard about any of these tables, so it's cool.
Okay, good. I'm gonna eat this before because I don't want it to sit out. I'm gonna do a little BRB video just for like a couple minutes, not very long at all. So great time now to grab yourself a snack, get a drink, do whatever.
Perfectly fine, okay. Welcome. Perfectly
But yeah,
fine, okay.
and I'll be right back, and then we're
Fine.
gonna play some more because I
Perfectly
think I can
fine,
stay up and
okay.
play a little bit more.
Welcome. KC. Red Velvet Bunny IDK about that footwear. Some use mats and go barefoot. Some have carpets, some have hardwood flooring.
I have like 2 layers of mats that I've been using, and I feel like that helps a lot. And if I wear shoes on top of that, like I know Bella uses 3 layers of mats. And she moves around like I don't know. I feel like I have a similar style of like how much movement I do. But also y'all do long streams. I only go for like 2-3 hours. But yeah, let's do a BRB. This is gonna play a little video. It might be my welcome video and it's just an extended version, but I won't play the whole thing. Be back
Red
very
Velvet
shortly.
Bunny. Mats are good as well, but Bilish also wears shoes on top of the mats.
Yeah, I'm learning from the best. I really gotta step up my footwear game. Okay. Hello, welcome. Hey everybody, welcome in. Hello. Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome in. Hello, hi guys. Hi, welcome. Oh, hello. This is my talk scene, what a mess. Hello. Hi guys, welcome. What's up Zarek? What's up Pinball Wiz? How are you guys? Hello. Welcome. Happy Friday. Let's go. Swirls is making coffee. We're about to get hyped up. Hello. Welcome. I have to grab my water. I forgot it. Hello. Welcome. I have to fix my hair. I pulled it out putting my headset on. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome in. How's everyone doing tonight? So we're back on the dread grind. Hello. I am back. We are going to be playing some Age of Empires. And welcome. I am back. I took a break from playing Metroid Dread because I developed a weird callus on my finger. It's not too bad, but I still thought it was like not good to play on. Hello and welcome. Hey guys, welcome. Happy Mario Monday, everyone. Hello, hey everybody. Hope everyone's having a very nice Tuesday. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Today's stream is called World Record Wednesday State of Mind. Hello. Welcome. Happy Thanksgiving. Hello. Merry Christmas. Hello. Hi. Welcome. Happy Friday. We're streaming Beat Saber. It's been a minute. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are having a lovely night. Hello and welcome. So tonight I am doing a different stream. I have never done a tarot stream before. Hello. How's it going? Welcome in. Hi. How are you doing today? I made a coffee. It's down here. Hi. We have 2 cameras set up today. I don't know, Swirls is cool. So we got this one and this one. I drink so much of it.
Could you see me and hear me?
Yeah,
or?
You're great. I got the game. I mean, you guys can see it. Is it here? Is it there? I don't know.
Oh.
Yo, why is it so low? I gotta fix it. Wow. That might be better. Hi. But today we have a special racing wheel and bum-ba-dum, a racing, I don't know what these are called, the floor pedals. So I'm very excited. Woo, hi Leo. Hi, we're doing a quick lunch meal prep stream. Hi. welcome. How are you guys tonight? I decided that I was gonna play some pajama pinball. Hi, welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well today. We are back. Hello. Hopefully my camera's working because I just realized I had it off. Hi, it's been a minute. I'm back and I want to play some Mario Kart because I realized that I haven't played Mario Kart in like, I don't know, since earlier this year when I was going to Universal. Hello and welcome to my first playthrough of Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Hello and welcome. I'm going to be playing a little bit of pinball. Volume's good, so that's great. Hello and welcome. Hello, welcome. Hey, Crispy Toast Ghost. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm here. I'm at my desk, but I have my little quesadilla that has my burrito. I made like burrito in the pressure cooker last night. I want to put a bunch of other stuff on it though. I want to make, I have rice that I want to make. I have black beans I want to make. But what I'm going to do with it tomorrow is I'm going to put a layer of like the tortilla and then mix cream cheese and sour cream together. And then put the burrito meat and roll it up and fry it and make taquitos. So yeah, I'm having a little stream snack. I thought I was doing some other stuff on the computer and then I forgot to eat. So we've only had 1/4 of this. I'll probably have a second one and then we'll go back to playing more pinball. But yeah, maybe I do another little BRB, not a super long one.
Figured you may have went to get snacks and drinks.
Yep. I really don't like eating on stream, but I can chill, but I don't know. Hopefully it's not loud. So, you know what? At this point, I wonder if I shouldn't switch over, because we have been live for 2 hours. And what's nice is that channel video went straight through. Oh no, the ads are just now starting. I thought we were gonna miss ads, but they're happening now. I apologize. But it is a good time. I'm gonna switch games. So I am gonna do a shorter BRB video.
Fine, okay.
And then I'm gonna
Not
open
for
the
me.
other game for Perfectly Fine. Yes, yes, yes for you.
Amiga Cami. I have snacks and drinks now too.
What did you get, Amiga Cami? I can eat on stream as long as I'm like in the tiniest little corner of the game. Pinball FX is kind of a pain to set up. Oh. We can play this music in the meantime. Can I open it at the same time and leave this open? Does Steam run more than one game?
Perfectly fine, okay. Him saying I don't
Oh,
get
not
ads 'cause
you.
I have a sub in my badge.
I get it now. Yeah, sub, let's go. I appreciate that, perfectly fine. Okay. I'm looking for Steam. I bet I can open it and just leave this open and set up the... You said you wanted to do a Pinball M tournament? No, just kidding. Pinball FX. I'm gonna hit play. Let's see if it lets me open it or if it closes this other game. Oh my god, it's gonna open it. It's opening it on top of everything else, so.
Perfectly fine, okay. I'm not a horror fan.
Sorry for double music. Pinball FX drives me crazy. How if you click outside of the window for Pinball FX, the music stops. I really wish it could just always be on top. I even got a program and made it so it's always on top, And it still doesn't,
Perfectly fine, okay. You'll
Alright.
never play the Chucky table.
So I'm in Pinball FX. I can't believe it's all this stuff's up at the same time. That's bananas to me. And then I gotta change the video because it's sideways. Because normally when I play, I'm not gonna put it up on the stream. I think I'm just gonna keep Zaccaria up because it is a pain in the ass to do the keybinds and to do. It never works on the first try. But what I will do is I'm going to set up this tournament. Confirm. Oh wait, actually let's make it the video. I'm gonna make this smaller. Not borderless window, windowed. And then we'll make it not even 1080. We'll do like
Perfectly fine, okay.
720.
Reaction streamer R.
Okay, it's so small. Reaction streamer arc. I'll never play the Chucky table. Wait, why? It's not that bad. It's kind of gory. Okay, so now we're gonna go to tournaments.
Perfectly fine, okay.
Too
It's
scary.
Too stray.
I'm creating, this is the first time I've ever created a tournament. BT dubs. And I feel like y'all probably want to see what I'm doing. So I'll try to make it interesting here. We can at least go into
Perfectly
OBS.
fine, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna do this. In OBS, I'm gonna add a window capture. And I'm gonna call it PFX because I learned that term. And then Pinball FX. Nope, not that one. Oh, I can't capture Pinball FX. I forgot Pinball FX, it sees the main screen, the dot matrix, and the back glass all is the same. So whenever I play, I actually do a screen capture. Boo! That's okay. We'll just go back to this view for now. So we're picking
Perfectly fine, okay.
the solution.
So what's the solution?
So normally I do what just happened. Is it literally not that? Oh, I see what happened. Not that. I do a full window capture of the monitor on my actual physical cabinet. And right now that is capturing the other game. And I have it on the screen and I'd have to drag it over. It's a whole thing. So I can't show you the Pinball FX window.
Perfectly fine, okay.
It's a whole, yeah, it's off-stream stuff. All right, but we've made it to Creature.
Perfectly fine, okay.
Tournament, select
That's
the
fine.
desired mode from your tournament. Choose between classic arcade and challenge modes and set additional features such as active or passive powers. Oh, sorry. Game rules, do you want it to be arcade or classic? I'm surprised you didn't want to set this up. I mean, I guess I can drag this over here.
Perfectly fine, okay. Your choice.
Are you able to see it?
Perfectly fine, okay.
Yeah, look at me.
You have more cash than me.
I figured out something. See, now I gotta go into options. And I gotta
Red
use OBS
velvet
to see
bunny.
them.
It is sideways.
I know. Welcome to,
Perfectly fine, okay.
you go to
Now
settings,
flip it.
and then you go to video, and then you go orientation and change that to here. And then we can even make it a little bit bigger. It's giving me random stuff, so we'll just do, no.
Perfectly fine, okay. That was sarcasm in hoping.
Oh, I told you, we already discussed this, how earlier I don't get the sarcasm. Wow, Leo, real cute. dog is like being gross. Alright, but you know what I usually do? I usually just hit this little box. Alright, so now you can at least see what I'm doing. Oh my god, this is why we don't do it. You have no idea the stuff I go through before the stream starts. It's fine. We're just gonna have it be small like this. But now I can't see because it's over here. All right, so tournaments. I guess I can stand up. Creature. Arcade or classic. So I don't use powers. So we're just gonna do classic. Is that okay? I hope so. That makes me wonder.
Perfectly fine, okay. Yes.
It makes me wonder when I played against Aron if he had powers turned on. How do I do next? Right bumper. Oh jeez. We made this. We'll use the mouse. You can set several parameters here, such as tournament length, player limit, and various other features. Okie dokie. So players unlimited, that's fine. Time limit 1. Day, hour, day, hour. Wait. Oh, day. Duh, sorry, I was looking for week, but 7 days. Play limit unlimited. Does that all look good to you? I think so.
Perfectly fine, okay. 3 turns per day.
3 terms per day. 3. It just says 3. It doesn't let me pick like turns per day. It just has a number.
Perfectly fine, okay. Yeah.
So we just put 3. Okay, that's cool. Players unlimited. Is it? Do we want other people to do this tournament? Sure. We'll put a password on it.
Perfectly fine, okay. Great. Perfectly fine, okay. Sure.
Yeah, let's do a password. So open, closed. Password is going to be
Perfectly fine, okay.
arcade.
No.
You want other people to play too?
Red Velvet Bunny. No.
Hopefully we can do a password so we don't have to play with like everybody and anybody who plays and get our
Red
butts
Velvet
whipped. Don't you want to
Bunny.
get...
Indecisive. Perfectly fine, okay. I don't know.
Let's do arcade as the password. Let me make sure I did it right.
Perfectly fine,
A-R-C-A-D-E.
okay. Your choice.
Mm-hmm. That's fun. Thanks for pushing me to set this up. It's kind of cool that it's going to go for a whole week and we only get 3 tries a day. And anybody who comes here can do it because you know the password. It's arcade.
Perfectly fine, okay. Hell yeah.
All right. The only thing that I'm confused about is it's 11 o'clock at night. Are days on a 24-hour day, or does this count as a day once the clock turns midnight? I mean, it's later where you are, so technically, I don't know if I only get 6 days and you get 7. We'll find out. I'm guessing that it is just on a like 24, 48, 72, like that kind of hours. Because yeah, this says 11 hours. Okay. 6 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes.
I think it's on Hungarian time.
Hungarian. Got it. Okay. So if anybody wants to do this tournament, Pinball FX, Classic. It's interesting though, it doesn't show like the tournament host. Oh, it just says my tournament. Now I understand. Cool, so the next time I stream, I'll do Pinball FX. I'm gonna close this for now though, because I gotta practice. I'm gonna practice and then I'm gonna do the tournament. Because Perfectly Fine, you said you practice, so that's the way to do it, right? I think. Anyway, that's cool. And yeah, I'll be back and streaming.
Red Velvet Bunny. Yeah, your host, I think, since you created tournament.
That's why I was looking for my name.
Perfectly fine, okay.
Ooh.
I'm doing my 3 attempts now.
Well, I'm gonna check after I'm done with stream. I'm probably gonna do my first 3 attempts off stream. Sorry, I was reading the permitted terms I added, asshole and crotch. I'm like, do I really want those to be as permitted terms? Like, I wish that I could just approve a message, but not approve the permitted term. Can I like go in and not
Red
have
Velvet
that term?
Bunny.
Off stream.
Boo.
But I'm not set up for it. I'm set up for Zaccaria tonight, as you could see with how it was, and then I'd have to do keybinds and no. And I probably am gonna do it with a controller, just forewarning you because the latency in this thing. If anybody's been watching me tonight, you've probably seen how when I do the flipper, it's been nudging. So, but yeah, let's go back. We'll play a couple more in Zaccaria as we wind it down, because it's now past 11. And I have some end of night stuff I'm probably gonna still do. Let's see. What have I not done here? Clown?
Red
Clown
Velvet Bunny.
Remake.
Oh, so to swap it is entirely different.
For me, yeah, like to swap and set up between playing
Red
Zaccaria.
Velvet Bunny. Like setup wise.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain. It depends. I've done it on stream, but then since it does take a little bit and it's not always perfect, and then it's like the keybinds need redone for doing nudge, and then I also have to make it so it actually looks good for y'all. So
Pick your favorite.
as you could see when I brought it over, it wasn't even giving me the full screen resolution that I needed. And sometimes I have to like close Steam and restart Steam. And because I have OBS open before the game, like normally there's a good order of operations for doing stuff where you get some weird stuff happening. But yeah, I learned a cool trick, but it doesn't always work. When you first open a game, you can do like Windows Control Plus, or not plus, like the up arrow, and you can switch the screen from which a game opens. A lot of times it opens on this third monitor I have over here. And I want it to be on this monitor. And I've tried custom Steam commands for it to like open on a specific monitor, and it never does it. Yeah, that part of the process, and then just making sure that my nudge works, those are the 2 main things. So usually I'll stick with one game per night. So I think last time we did Pinball FX, and then before that I did FX3, and then I was like, oh, I want to do Zaccaria. So tonight has been a Zaccaria night. Next I will probably be going back to just straight up Pinball FX, so I can focus on the creature tournament a little bit. Maybe even go through and learn how to actually play creature. Like, do that research and just kind of focus that table. So we've got a week. It's fun. It's a week challenge to improve on creature. See if I can get good at it.
It's almost time to juggle.
Perfectly fine. I don't know what score
Everybody
is like your all-time high score in creature, but if you can check and tell me like
Dark mode
what your
is
current
next.
best is, so I know kind of ballpark wise how hard to practice, and then I'll show you. I'm terrible. Creature is,
Time.
I'm sure I don't have a super high score on it. Yeah, I'll check. And you don't have to do it right this second. I can also just keep an eye on how you did on your 3 turns. No.
Perfectly fine, okay. We will find it out together this week.
Okay, that sounds good. I guess that's part of it. It can't be going and asking competitors like, what's your best here? Give me a heads up on
Perfectly fine,
how much
okay.
you're gonna kick my butt.
But I still need to find your challenge.
Oh, you can't see it yet? There's probably so many tournaments. It's funny though, whenever I do the VPin Hub tournaments, they always show up right at the top. This one keeps draining. All right. Pulling up the chat a little higher so I can see everything.
Perfectly fine, okay.
Oop.
What's your PFX name?
It should be Twisted Dreamer. It's like all the same across everything. And with like all the 1s and 3s and all that stuff.
Red Velvet Bunny. So it costs you nothing to play any table you want, or do you have to buy all those tables?
So technically, you can do trials of every table. So it's technically free. Game is free, and then you have access to every single table. On Zaccaria, which is on Steam, there's a score limit. So you get to play, I don't know, until something cool happens, right? Like if you're really popping off, they're gonna end the game for you. On Pinball M, I think there's like a 3-minute. 3 minutes is a long time. You could play a full game in 3 minutes if you're just trying to get a feel of it. Like you could drain all 3 balls in that time.
Perfectly fine,
Pinball
okay.
FX and FX3,
Found
same.
it.
And it used to change. Good, I'm glad you found it perfectly fine. It used to be in Pinball FX that they'd have one table on free play, like that they would rotate. And then that was it. You didn't even get to do trials of the other tables. Like that was how you did the trial. And then when the first time I played it on Switch, I was like, well, wait a second. It's different here. But they updated it and now every table you can go in and play. But yeah, I bought all of these. Highly recommend keep track of the tables that you like and maybe make a little list, whether it's like Google Doc or a note, however you want to keep track. And then on Steam, you can wish list things and you can see when they go on sale. But also if you follow Pinball FX or FX3, they'll put like a little like Steam sale, table 66% off. So if a table is like, let's say $10 for a Williams pack, that could go on sale for like $3, and then suddenly you've got like 6 tables for $3. But yeah, focus on maybe just if there's 1 or 2 that you like, start there, and you know, let the habit grow from there organically. So that's why on Pinball FX3 I own all the tables. On Zaccaria, it wasn't until this last Christmas that I finally plunged and got the Platinum Pack, and now own all the tables. But on FX, some of them are repeats from FX3. So I did rebuy the Williams tables because I love Williams tables and they went on sale. And I got some new stuff, but there's quite a few that I don't have yet. And I'm just waiting for those sales to happen. And so newer tables, when they come out, like, they're not gonna go on sale right away. Maybe the stuff that just came out from like Universal, like Battlestar Galactica and Xena and Knight Rider, that might not go on sale until Christmas time. So maybe sooner. I don't know, maybe Black Friday. But every now and then they'll have a couple. Yeah. But Christmas is the best time. I'm just gonna say that right now. Like I spent $10 getting the full price version of Star Trek: The Next Generation, and I feel like at the time it was worth it because I was making content and I was like, I didn't see a lot of people playing it on stream. I was like, cool, I'll get it day one.
Pinball FX3 is free for me on Steam.
Yeah, they're all free. FX3 is free. Pinball FX is free. Pinball M is free, and you can do demos on all of them.
Red Velvet Bunny. But the table bundles I would have to buy.
Exactly, yes. If you want to do leaderboards, do tournaments, do quest lines, compete at any level, you would have to buy either the bundle or sometimes you can get a table individually. Like Indiana Jones, for instance, you can buy individually. And just worth pointing this out, whenever FX came out, because there are tables that are the same, they did what was called a legacy sale. So if you owned the table in FX3, you could get it on Steam in FX, the newer version of the game, for a deep discount. I think it was 50% off. I don't know if they're still doing that, but I do know that I didn't own either Indiana Jones table, and I bought both for $5 because I bought the legacy bundle. So look for those legacy bundles. Maybe they exist. You'd get it on both versions. Not that you need it on both versions, but for tournaments, it is kind of cool. But yeah, I would, whatever you're comfortable with, of course. No, we don't. I want to play this again.
Spooky 2000.
I like Spooky. Spooky is...
Red Velvet Bunny.
Do not move.
Sales always pop up on Steam all the time, but I would only want to do leaderboards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Well, leaderboards are tough, but it's cool because you can still see your placement. So the very popular tables, like let's say Medieval Madness, I might be like 4,000. And you could practice, you could be like top 1,000. I'd be like, woo, top 1,000, let's go. Like that would be huge because of how many people are playing it. But then there's what is this? There's new tables that come out. And like, so I got what was called the Game Night Pack on Pinball FX. And it had... What's happening? Pink Ninja Man. Oh my god, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Hello, Wolfman.
Perfectly fine, okay.
Exploding
Love
Kittens, yes.
Exploding Kittens.
So Exploding Kittens is on the Game Night Pack. Hey everybody, welcome raiders. Hi, I'm Twisted Dreamer, variety streamer. We're playing pinball tonight. I also do VR content. Get your daily zappy. It's one channel point. Might as well. Why the hell not? Is like some random guy in Mexico said when I was like walking past a store. Come on in, why the hell not? We got the GoPro cam. This is a redeem. We got Maddie. What's up, Maddie fans? Hello. Welcome in, Raiders. So happy to have y'all here. Maddie, I watch you play Fortnite. That's awesome. I appreciate it. I'm going to give you all some shout outs. We're going to go reverse order because this is just how. Shout out. Maddie. Guys, go follow Maddie. She is very talented. Do you play games besides Fortnite, Maddie? I feel like you are a lot better at that than I am.
Okay.
And Pink, what were you playing tonight? I almost raided you right back. Wow. That's the one command that I know is raid.
Maddie
The song is hype. But yeah, welcome in. I have to wait another minute and 39 seconds before giving another shout out. Since when? Okay, we're gonna do it this way. SO. I'll give you that one first. Oh wait, that's cool. It brought up, that's awesome. Can I do that for you too, Maddie? I'll do it both ways. Which shout out do you prefer? I pretty much suck at gaming, but one day I'll have the title of, that's fun. But yeah, we got the GoPro redeem. We're playing pinball and y'all can change my lights. So feel free to use those channel points. I give them back. So Why the hell not? But yeah, I hope you guys had a good night, good streams. Your community, so happy to have you all here.
Channel.
I'm winding down actually. I'm doing some casual spooky pinball on Zaccaria, and we're totally slaying. No. But what game were you playing tonight?
Skills.
Woo. I forgot where we left off though, because I did get a little thrown off. The song is very hype.
Combo.
So yeah, for anyone new, I'm Twist. I'm playing pinball on my At Games Legends. It's a console which you can. Ow! I just kicked with my boot.
Pink Ninja Man was playing
Pirates.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Wait, so pirates like Johnny
Maddie
Depp
Fans.
pirates?
I want one.
You want one? Do you like pinball, Maddie? It's cool. I do dig some pinball. But yeah, you can kind of see it
Maddie
from this
Fans.
view.
I love me some pinball.
It looks like a
Pink
okay,
Ninja
awesome.
Man. Yep,
It's a physical
those
cabinet.
pirates.
It's a big Xbox controller. Basically, we got the keybinds going over to it, so I'm playing this from my PC on Steam. Yeah, we were talking about the leaderboards. That's where we left off. So, while the really popular tables in Pinball FX, like Medieval Madness might have like top 5,000,
Pink
you could
Ninja
get a new
Man.
one like Exploding
Nice
Kittens,
virtual
and you could be like
cabinet.
top 50. So I do say like if you wanna, aw, thank you. I like it. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, there's a little bit of latency. I haven't like done anything to, other than like on my PC optimize stuff, but I haven't put any like new buttons in like gold leaf flippers or any of that fun stuff yet. But we might get around to it.
Just arrived. Welcome to Spooky.
Yeah, we're playing Zaccaria tonight though because this is a little bit more classic feel.
I just want my Bram Stoker S Dracula pinball one day. ILL get one day. Perfectly
Bram
fine,
Stoker's.
okay. That's a
Shoot
testament to how
ads.
popular my favorite game is.
What do you mean, perfectly fine? That's cool, Maddie, that you have a very specific table that you like.
Vinci.
Frenzy! Oh, look at that. That's like multi-ball.
Perfectly fine, okay.
Jackpot.
That you can play once and get a pocket score.
Oh, yeah. So,
Super jackpot.
well, no. I mean, on like day one or day two. I guess I didn't really finish my full thought. Some of them, I mean, I'll have to check and see. Like, where am I on the leaderboards? I probably dropped a little bit. But I bet I'm still top 500. Because
Pink Ninja Man. Maddie fans love how Missed Multi-Ball starts on that one.
wait, which one has the Miss Multi-Ball? Are we talking about Exploding Kittens or this table here? Because what the hell?
Do not move. Big back is activated.
Fine, okay. I believe it though. I got a top 20 score in some notes on PMX without trying.
Okay, there we go. Then I think it's pretty true because I'll play some of the new tables too. And I will get a very high score on the leadboards. Like easily top 100. But there was one that I played a few months later and I still had a really high score. I mean, I'm okay, but I'm not. I think if I was playing against others who
Triple jack. Super
were really good, I feel like those scores would disappear pretty quick. How do we get this multi-ball going so fast?
Perfectly fine, okay. Goddamn.
God damn. Perfectly fine. I bet you're better than I am. The tournament, like after playing RN, like I have zero confidence that I'm gonna beat you at this. Play like what? I'm playing pretty terrible. But I'm gonna start watching some tutorials. I really do want to beat you a creature. Oh, so anybody who wants to join us.
You just got like 5 combos.
On Bowl 2, yeah. Well, Spooky's a fun table. I just joined it. So on Pinball FX, I should just type this message. And then I'll pin it. Join. Be fine, okay. And self in a Pinball FX 7-day, 3 attempt per day tournament in Creature from the Black Lagoon. Password arcade. Okay. Ba-da-bow. There you go. Manually unpin. There, now if anybody wants to join us in the tournament, we are doing a 7-day, 3 attempt per day, hopefully. Hopefully it's not just 3 attempts total. That would blow my mind a little bit if that's how it is. Did you already do your 3 attempts? I doubt it. Yeah, and I will be doing some of my attempts on stream. And I'm gonna try different methods.
Skill.
I will do my first attempts from my cabinet.
I did 1 attempt.
You did 1 attempt? Okay.
Move.
But what if it's only 3 attempts total? And it's not like 3 attempts per day. I feel like it's just 3 attempts total.
Combo. Double combo.
Because I don't want to use... Maybe I'll start with controller.
Is lit.
Frenzy.
Yeah.
I'm
Jackpot.
okay.
That's okay though.
Double, triple.
Well, it didn't really need to be 7 days then. It could have just been 1 day.
Maybe change it.
I don't know if I can. I'd have to make another tournament probably. It's fine.
Super jackpot.
If I did, we'll figure it out. We can always just make another one.
Double jackpot.
But 3 is good.
That is activated.
So I'm gonna try 1 attempt on controller, 1 attempt on keyboard,
Special.
and 1 attempt on my cabinet.
Spider completed.
I feel like I should probably just do all attempts on controller. Because it's hard sometimes to get a good game going. Like when we do the 1-hour tournaments. Oh, what a save. It's usually my last game is the one that I get the high score on. And what's so stressful about that is the same situation you had happen perfectly fine, is that you have a good game going, but then, oh no, the timer is gonna run out. And so now you have to like drain your balls, and if you have extra balls, you don't actually get to really play them. But yeah, that happened to me though. The first one I did, I had a really good game going and I had to drain my balls, so I didn't get a very good score, but I still submitted it. Okay, let's do one more that we haven't played yet. Played Fire Mountain. Have we played Magic Castle? We could do Tropical. This one's fun.
Remake.
Welcome to Tropic.
This is very, very straightforward. Woo.
Spinner score. Combo. Start mode is lit. Loop. Double loop.
Oh, I feel like this one can go on for a minute. Let's try to at least get 100K. I think we reused the same sound effects from Nautilus. No! Too late. Yay, kickback. Let's go.
Spinner school.
Are those little... I see sandals. Are those little like beach umbrellas? In the middle right here? Oh, I can't hit it again.
Double loop. Bonus times 2. Spinner score.
This one's very mellow.
Shoot again is activated.
Wait, where's shoot again at?
Kickback is
Oh, at the
activated.
bottom. Like
Oh,
that. Ball
shame.
save. I was like, what? Okay, I like that shot. I kind of want to get this like really the right outside shot for the combo. Let's see if I can do that. What's cool about this one is it's kind of like Pinball Champ.
Spinner
With the
school.
angles. There it is. Trying to get all these like really difficult outside shots.
Kickback is activated.
That was too fast.
Shame.
Ball 2. I don't think we're gonna get 100K.
Combo.
Ooh, we got a mode. Finally. This is my first mode that I've started. Like, come on. I think we have to hit all the flashing kickbacks or bumper targets. Let's see if I can just do like a same side. Nope. Woo. That was scary.
1 million.
Ooh.
1 million.
Ooh. Oh, never mind. Oh, shoot again, shoot again. Go, go, go.
Well done. Mode
Hey, I did
completed.
it. Okay, let's get the next start mode. Wow, I
1 million.
found a table I kind of like. I didn't think I'd like this one, but
Don't move.
I guess I just never really gave it a
Don't move.
chance.
Perfectly fine, okay. Oh god, I shot my wad on the 20.
Wait, what? How so?
Perfectly fine, okay. That's it, improved.
You're cooked? Oh no. So wait, was it all three?
Don't
You
move.
do all three and
Shame.
it's done?
Perfectly fine, okay.
25 mil.
25 mil. Perfectly
Shame.
fine, okay.
Beat that? That's pretty good.
Beat that. Perfectly
I wanna beat it.
fine, okay. Yes.
I mean, I kind of want to see. Now I'm like really. I mean, we're here.
Perfectly fine, okay. No, it sucks.
It sucks. Will it make you feel better if I just try to do it right now? Cause look at my cool background. Oh wait, it's gone. There's my computer
Perfectly
screen.
fine, okay.
3 times in a row.
No.
No, why not? Come on, we're gonna try. Let's see. I already closed the game. Pinball, FX, play. I mean, look, it's not gonna go well. I don't even know if nudge will work. And then Command Shift left. Oh, it did it. But it's small. Usually that's really good when it's already in full screen mode. So let's see if I can click this button. Oh. Here I am like building it up. Like this is such a complicated process. It's impossible. You can't switch games midstream. You can't. It's like when you do, you know what happens?
Perfectly fine, okay. You
We're
figured it
gonna
out.
do red lights, and we're gonna do. Hang on, I should have done scary lights, and we're gonna do this is fine. This is me switching games on stream. It's fine. It's gonna work. Don't worry. Don't worry, I got this. Everything's fine. perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine, okay.
This is fine. It
This
actually
is
works.
fine.
Wait, username checks out. That is hilarious. Is that where your username originated from? From dumpster fires? Oh, see what happened? Perfectly fine. This is fine. I knew it. It couldn't be that easy. It was cool, and then it wasn't. You finished second in the Anthony's tournament. Psh. No, I didn't. Because we're never done. Wait. Why? Okay. Settings. Steady. Steady. Let's try it. You know what? This is probably...
Change your screen to vertical.
Duh. What do you think I'm doing? I'm in windowed mode. 1280 by, well now watch. I'm gonna go borderless window. It's gonna go 1440 by 2560. This is what I gotta do every single time. It's either gonna work or it's gonna make a really loud sound in my apartment that's gonna be obnoxious and it's gonna crash the game.
In Windows settings.
No, I can't do that. It's a very specific layout that I have to do. I have to have it at 270 and turned. It won't work. I've tried.
Fine, okay. Oh, okay.
I'll tell you why. Because this is vertical, if I have it, what it does is it cuts off the top and the bottom. And yeah, I tried it when I first got the cabinet, but I use Wagner's Tech Talk. And this is the way. But I will tell you, there's actually one table that it applies to, or sorry, game. See, sometimes this game is stupid and it doesn't want to see the right settings. I can try full screen. Usually it just switches screens to the wrong screen. Maybe? Nope, see, and then it glitches out. And now my machine says no signal. Oh, wait, now it says please reconnect controller. Oh my God, did it work? Yes, we want these settings. Oh, it worked. It worked on full screen. It never works on full screen. We got so lucky. Okay, I won't explain it to you. But there is one. Pinball Arcade.
Okay.
Oh, wait, now when I clicked out, it
Nice.
crashed it. These are the things I do off stream. I have lots of fun before the stream starts. Sometimes it takes a whole extra half hour to get started. It's okay. I've gotten really good at driving the mouse across the screen that's like... Oh, y'all aren't seeing what I'm seeing. This screen is like doing crazy. Well, we tried. We'll go to this view for a second. So, I guess I can just play it off stream then. Because I don't think I'm going to subject you guys.
Perfectly fine, okay. I got good at the vertical mouse game too.
Yeah, it's tricky, but it's like, it's switching your brain on and off. It's like the people who inverted their bicycle handles. There's this video on YouTube, and it's really cool. People learned that like when you turn left on a bike, the wheel turns left, right? But what happened was they switched the bicycle handle, so when you turn left, the bike goes right. And their brain relearned that. It's the same as playing inverted on a controller. Okay. And once your brain flips into that like way of, you just tilted your head? Do you tilt your head when you turn? I don't know why, if I did that. But after they learned to do that when it goes left, you turn right, it's so funny to watch these people who try to ride a bike and they're really good at doing it when it's inverted, but then when they put the bike back normal, the way everybody else rides the bike, when it goes left, they like fall over because their brain can't comprehend. So yeah, I'm really good at the vertical mouse. It's a lot of fun. It's a good time. Yeah, that video, I don't know why, that's like an old YouTube video. That's like some classic, the classic YouTubes. All right, I'm gonna find something really quick. Hang tight, don't go anywhere. Yeah, perfectly fine. Thank you for letting me set up the tournament tonight. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little raidy raid to the one and the only Swirlatar. Because Swirls helps me with all my stream stuff. He's legit the best. Go give him a follow. Watch him. I might actually even hop in and play a little bit with him. So I might be there. So have fun. See y'all next time, probably tomorrow, for more. Have a good night. Bye.
Not you